Good day, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Lance's Lively Sunday Stories. Today, our verse will be coming from Matthew chapter 16, verses 1 through 4. It reads, Some Pharisees and Sadducees who came to Jesus wanted to trap him, so they asked him to perform a miracle for them to show that God approved of him. But Jesus answered, When the sun is setting, you say, We are going to have fine weather because the sky is red. And early in the morning, you say, It is going to rain because the sky is red and dark. You can predict the weather by looking at the sky, but you cannot interpret the signs concerning these times. How evil and godless are the people of this day! You ask me for a miracle? No, the only miracle you will be given is the miracle of Jonah. So he left them and went away. Now, what does this mean? Well, this verse is trying to say that God is healing our blindness. This blindness in this verse is that the Pharisees and Sadducees' faith was blind. It was explained earlier in Matthew chapter 16, verses 2 to 3, that the Pharisees and Sadducees could look at the sky and interpret the weather, but with Jesus, they just can't. The deeper meaning here is that they could look in front of them, really above them, and see the sky, and then immediately interpret the weather. Yet with Jesus, no matter how many miracles he performs in front of them, they just can't see that this is the Son of God. Their faith was blinded. I want to share an example that is the opposite of my faith being blinded. So yes, this is a personal story. Right now, I'm still going through the grieving process. This process may seem hard to go through, but with God, it isn't. My sister passed on June 15, 2020, which is when the grieving process started. But I knew that if I reacted negatively to this situation, my faith would be blinded. So instead, I took this grieving process more positively. My faith before this wasn't as strong as it is now. This grieving process allowed me to open my heart to God and learn more about His teachings. After all, we all do want to go to heaven. So because I opened my heart to God, I learned more about Him, which then I use that to spread the word to all of you, since that is very much what God wants us to do. Now, I want you to reflect on your story. Think about a time where your heart opened up to God. Once you have done that, I would love and appreciate if you could comment down below your story. To all my co-awesome kids, see you later at the 8 a.m. Zoom live session.